Otherworldly HR and Insurance. This is Jay. How can I help you? Hagrid, how are you doing? It's good to hear from you. Yep, doing just fine. Doing just fine. I was actually going to give you a call. Got the report back from the adjusters, and I just don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do about replacing the roof on the Great Hall this time. From what I can see, this is dragon damage, and it's just not covered with your policy. Well, yes, Haggard, you're right. You do have dragon damage, but your dragon damage is a whole separate policy from your standard, and you've already made 2 claims in this quarter century, so you're at your limit. Well, what do I mean? Again, the dragon damage is its own separate standalone in your basic policy. I mean, first, well, the whole incident with Mr. Potter from a couple of years ago when that goblet of fire went sideways. As you recall, there were several places on the roof that were damaged, and we ended up having to replace the whole thing. And let me look back here. Yeah, prior to that, we had to do extensive work to the foundation when that basilisk was unearthed, also by one Mr. Potter. Okay, well, you're right. No, technically a basilisk is not a dragon. However, if you review your policy closely, you'll see that we use a broad definition for dragon, which covers all reptiles of extraordinary size, regardless to their number of wings and or legs and their ability or lack thereof to breathe fire. Look, I'm not the bad guy here. I tried to get the basilisk covered as a Horcrux, but the adjusters wouldn't go for it after you canceled your Dark Lord policy, especially after the Dark Lord was killed. Look, your standard policy still covers a lot, and the damage from destruction from all manner of creatures, both earthly and magical, excluding dragons, of course, but does include termites, bees, badgers, boggarts, thestrals, akamis, which are never considered dragons, even though they are very similar, no matter how big they get, streelers, rodents of unusual size. We even cover all manner of runaway spells and potion-based explosions or mutilations. We even cover injuries from that Whomping Willow, even after you disclose that it's not named for the species of willow, but because it has a tendency to whomp little girls named Willow. Speaking of, how is that girl named Willow? Good. All of her bones are back where they're supposed to be? Okay. Again, I just don't think there's anything we can do here. Whoa. This has nothing to do with me being a member of Slytherin. The fact is you don't seem to have a good grip on these dragons you like to keep around. Look, just hold tight for a second. Let me look and see if there's something else that I can do. Oh, wait a second. In one of the reports here, it says that the dragon didn't actually land on the Great Hall. Okay, well, if that's the case, I might be able to call this wind damage. Your policy does cover wind damage from both magical and non-magical sources and does not have any exclusions on the source, such as dragons, thunderbirds, sphinx, or any other magically enlarged creatures or enchanted phenomenon which may result in damaging winds. Okay, well, just let me run this up and I'll see what I can do. I'll give you a call back.